Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes. We back with another one, guys. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we do that, watch out for spam, WhatsApp in the comments down below. Also, feel free to join VIP to be alerted whenever we get in and out of plays. Made over 65% on Carvana today, in and out, guys. Also, we sold at the very top, perfect setup. Sold at 504. That was his peak. And then I told VIP was going to get right back in on the deal. Got in on the deal and already back in the profits. Rinse and repeating, guys. So you already know. But anyways, go ahead and take a further look. We also alerted Mullen Automotives, ticker symbol MULN. That's also broke over above resistance at 33 and it's ready to fly. That could possibly run up to 50 cents quick, guys. 60%, 40% in a blink of an eye. So be on the lookout for that as well. So as we take a look at it, guys, Dow cuts gains after the Fed meetings, the meeting minutes today. We know Powell came out and spoke today at 2 o'clock, which we also know from the past and historically, every time the Feds come out and speak, they always putting that dictation on the market, making the market come down. And they usually run up prior to them speaking and just pull back a hair just to run right back up, guys, just so they can kind of keep control, feel in control, which they are. But like I told you guys, they still have that 1%, 10% of the time where they run out of control, they run out of steam. Exactly what we're seeing now. The market theoretically should be going even lower, closing gap fills right now. But what I told you guys, 2023 is going to start off like a bat out of hell. Stocks is going to fly. Stocks are going to go crazy. It ain't going crazy just yet because they still trying to pissy foot around. They ain't want too many people to make all that bread like that. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be very sneaky. It's going to spike up like crazy, then come back down, make newer lows, and then we'll be off into a bullish market after it happen like that. Unless the only way it don't happen like that, if they flood the economy with money, people get a lot of money, to spin the world again. What I mean by spin the world is whenever you got a lot of money out here in the world, it get people back in the rat race. People able to buy cars, buy houses, buy designer, buy all these things to keep the world spinning. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead and take a further look. Stocks fell from their highs Wednesday but remain in positive territory after Federal Reserve meeting minutes showed that the central bank will remain aggressive in raising rates to tame inflation. So they're still going to be very aggressive with hiking interest rates to help get inflation down, even though inflation already came down a bit. And, they still just trying to do things to keep the market in their palms. The Dow Jones rose 110 points, 0.3%, rallying from the lows of the day but remaining off the highs. S&P 500 and NASDAQ also dipped but remained up 0.6%. So AMC, guys, will AMC stock squeeze in 2023? Let's go ahead and take a look at it, guys. So will AMC squeeze again in 2023? In 2021, we know the movie theater chain skyrocketed from the levels that it's currently at, from $2.50 earlier that year to $72 per share. But the ones that are watching like a hawk know it went as high as $77 in the pre-market and not 72. Many retail investors held the stock even as the CEO cashed out more than $40 million, guys. And he also sold off another $7 million last week. The stock dropped more than negative 84% in 2022, leaving majority of the holders with significant unrealized losses and very few still in profit. So unrealized losses, whenever you up and you in the gains, unrealized gains, it ain't your gains until you lock them in and sell it, because they can easily go right back down. Losses, same thing. It ain't real losses until you actually lock the losses in. That's why it's unrealized. But anyways, today, Fintel is reporting AMC short interest at a high of 21%. This is nearly the short interest AMC had before the stock shot up from $14 to $72 per share in 2021. So this is the same short interest AMC had when we seen that crazy spike. The high short interest is a strong indicator AMC still has the potential to squeeze again. So high short interest percent. So that was basically the two main things that helped AMC do what it does. We collectively came together as a community, seeing exactly what the hedge funds, how they was, praying amongst the meme stocks, AMC, GME, all these bad boys, and we came together, seeing the short interest in it, bought it up, which also a crazy amount of buying pressure on top of a high short interest. That's a strategy, or it could come together and make something really squeeze, guys. Having a high short interest and a massive amount of buying pressure. So the short interest in the stock is the percentage of the float that is essentially being shorted. When you have a lot of short sellers betting on the downside of a company, there's a probability to squeeze them out of their positions if the price shoot up quickly. So whenever you got a lot of people one side, or whenever you see a lot of people saying, oh, buy, 9 times out of 10, you might want to be shorting that stock because it'll come down. Even if it eventually spikes off during that hype, during that moment where everybody buy, usually it'll come down and then it possibly may spike up. Usually when a lot of short sellers is betting against something, like, oh, don't buy it, stay away from it. Just like Carvana, I ain't even want to act homie or whatnot because he got a big platform. I respect him, I like him or whatnot. But I don't even, some of you may have even heard him. I'm not going to say no names. But anyways, saying don't buy Carvana, do not buy Carvana. And a lot of his following, over 1 million people, is now out of 30% that they could have made in the past week. And I don't know no other quality companies that they was talking about that's up 30% in the past week. So make it make sense. But anyways, whenever a lot of people is against something, that's when I'm looking to it. Whenever they all own something, that's when I'm looking to sell it. But anyways, guys, you already know what to do. Add your boy on Instagram at The B Hayes Show. Get in VIP. I love y'all. Be out. And God bless you. We go.